Hey, Bob Carr here. In this episode of the Bob Carr Show, I've got a great friend of mine and a fellow business person, Richie Petitbon. Richie, how you doing, bud?
Bob Carr, I can't tell you how grateful I am to be here today. In 1992, Bob Carr and I met. It was snowing outside, 12 inches of snow, and I was knocking on doors. Knocked in on old Bob. He got a burglar alarm system. I got a sprinkler system. We've been friends ever since.
And somebody was getting ready to be born.
Well, Little Richie was coming. He was coming. Little Richie, who's now at Petitbon Alarm Company.
Absolutely.
Was born in 96, so this was 92 when I knocked in on Bob Carr.
Oh, okay, the first time. Okay, so that's been a lot of years.
A lot of years.
That was back when you had your old Chevrolet pickup truck.
Old pickup truck, and on the back of it said, "Call Richie."
Yep, because you used to knock on my door all the time. I said, man, that guy's relentless.
Well, it's been an exciting 31 years at Petitbon Alarm Company, Bob, and you've been there referring me all the way along as I've grown my business, as you've grown your business. But in 91, when we started Petitbon Alarm, the first technician that we hired is still employed at Petitbon Alarm. Our average technician's been with us for 20 years. So we like to say we're not going to learn at your expense to our clients. And we are a company that has grown organically through referrals. We don't do any advertising. We knock on doors, we introduce ourselves to the community, we get involved in the community, and then what we try and do is pay it forward. So when I have a great client, Bob Carr's getting that great client. When Bob Carr has a great client, Richie Petitbon's getting that client. So it's been, the synergies have been fantastic between our companies.
That's why they call you the connector. A lot of customers have pointed that out over the years, and your son and I just finished a job down by your home. First thing the guy said was, this guy knows everyone. And at first I didn't know what he was talking about. I said, huh? And Mr. Nick said, Richie knows everyone. I thought you knew a lot of people. Richie knows tons of people. And I was like, yep, that's why they call him the connector, because you put a lot of people together. And it's great for all of us.
Well, it is. And I think that what TLC's done for the community has been amazing. And Petitbon Alarm's just trying to, keep up with TLC, but it's it's a great partnership. But again, just really, thankful to be here with your clients and getting the opportunity to talk a little bit about Petitbon Alarm. We can handle any client, Bob. We can handle somebody that lives in a condo, in a single family, has a small commercial business, a large commercial business.
Why don't you talk about your latest camera systems?
Well, we do a lot of different camera systems, and as people know, everything's connectivity, and a camera system is a management tool, and it's a deterrent. So you manage your property. And I always say cameras are like tattoos. Cold beer and red wine. You just don't have one. Just know that when you get a camera system, you want to look at your front door, look at your driveway, get something on the back door, but you're going to get another one. Down the road, you're going to add a camera. Yep, we have infrared cameras, license plate capture cameras, pan-tilt zoom cameras. We have, a camera that is a 180-degree camera. You can see 180 degrees as far as the eye can see. But it is a great management tool and a deterrent of theft.
Oh, it's huge. And we use it here all the time for theft, and sometimes we've even had it with employees' cars getting scratched and can't figure out what's going on. Sometimes it can just be the guys mowing the grass or doing surface work around. So it's a good tool for a lot of reasons, and it protects the employees and ourselves in a business environment.
Yep, and one of the things I want to talk about, too, because I'm sitting here with Bob Carr at TLC, I want to talk about your Christmas lights. I want to talk about what an awesome program you have during the holidays of bringing cheer and bringing faith and bringing Christmas and the tree and the presents and the great lights, how you take care of my house, a lot of my customers' houses. I think that's an exciting thing we could, expand and talk about today.
Yeah, oh yeah. A lot of people now with the COVID and the whole world, the whole situation going on, it brings a lot of joy to a lot of people. And I agree with you. You can't even put a value on the joy you bring to a client and their family.
Yep, and the other thing, too, I always tell my clients, and the reason I'm always referring you, is that lighting is so important for security. Why do I want to have lights? Yeah. Well, I want to have lights because I want to scare or light up my house so people feel comfortable in the dark. Criminals feel comfortable in the dark. Evil likes the dark. Nobody likes the light.
No,
when the light's on,
true.
They're not going to be around your house. So you have a lighting package from TLC. You have a basic security system from Petitbon. You might want to do cameras. Lighting is so very important. So the house looks beautiful, and that's important, and you get to accentuate your landscaping. But the security portion of TLC is very strong too.
Very strong. But put them together, perfect package.
perfect package.
We
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you, Richie.
Yeah, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you having me today.
Absolutely. And for this episode, we're going to conclude for today. Subscribe if you like this, and we'll talk to you next week in our next episode. Thanks for watching this episode of The Bob Carr Show. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below, and we'll see you next week with a new episode of The Bob Carr Show. Talk to you soon.